Right now we are joined by Ben from The Buried Life. Ben, good morning.
Big J, what's going on?
Not a lot. I've got to say, I've been doing this show for over 5 years now, and this is the first time anybody from my family has been very excited about an interview. My little sister, I guess, wants to marry you, so she's very excited.
Well, tell her I say hi.
Okay.
I can say hi right now if she's listening.
Yes, she is. Katie is listening.
Katie, I say yes.
There you go. It's a done deal. Now I feel like I'm part of the family. This is going to go so much better.
Well, now I'm part of the family, right?
Exactly. We're all one big happy family. Tonight is the finale of The Buried Life. You got a big long hour-long finale.
Yeah, because it takes us a long time to try and cross this off. We go after number 75, make $1 million, and it is very hard. Yeah,
and of course you're probably not going to let us know whether or not you accomplish that. We'll just have to see tonight.
You'll have to see tonight, but I can tell you that throughout the course of the episode, we end up making the biggest roulette spin in Vegas's history, and we actually help someone in a very, very major way. We usually don't have access to money or anything. You know, like what we do is we have things on our list that we cross off, and then for everything we do, we help someone else that we meet, and we usually help them by just being sort of like creative or using other people in the community. But this time we have some actual money to make a big difference. So it's a very big finale. It's very cool. It's very emotional and also very exciting with the trying to make some money and doing the roulette spin. So it's cool.
That's awesome. What are the plans for after tonight's episode? Are you guys doing another season? Do you know yet?
We don't know yet. Essentially, like what we usually find out after the finale. But I mean, what we're doing actually is we set up a college tour. We speak to colleges and schools and stuff. So we tour around and do that. And The Buried Life started a long time before television. We're four friends from the same small town, and we were doing this for 3 years on our own, just in the summers, filming and editing it together. And number 53 on our list was make a TV show, and we crossed it off, and it's been great. And we're just going to keep doing our thing. Like our Facebook just hit 1 million fans yesterday. So
congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. And so this thing will just keep on rolling, and it's been a pretty unexpected sort of journey.
That's cool. And so, I mean, is the plan, like, when you sit and look at The Buried Life, I know people have, like, projects that you're working on, whether it's a job or a hobby or, like, an artistic thing. You kind of have a vision for how long you would like it to last. Is this something, I mean, if everything goes well, would you keep doing this for the rest of your life? Or
yeah. I mean, definitely. I think that, it's one of those things that it started as a project, right? It started as a sort of a 2-week road trip. We were going to make a little film. But since then, it's kind of turned into this more like a lifestyle. And it's more just about, doing the things that you really want to do in your life, whether that be start a family or, run a marathon or whatever. But for us with Buried Life, it's the goal is just it's been the same since day one. We want to ask as many people the question, what do you want to do before you die? We think it's an important thing to think about. And so, we on the list is write a book. On the list is make a feature film. We've been filming since day one in our garage, when we came up with the idea. So I think there's a lot of things that we have, and we want to keep raising the bar because that's sort of what we do. I
know that you guys seem, like you said, you go out on the college tour, you want to ask people that question, what do you want to do before you die? It seems like you're big into, like, motivating and inspiring. How does it make you feel when somebody does, like, a ripoff of The Buried Life? I mean, is that a compliment, or do you kind of get worried that, like, what if somebody else takes our idea and does it better than us and, like, shuts us down? Or would that be success to you?
I think it's success if other people are going out and doing these things. We started this project to inspire our friends to do the things they really want to do, and so for us to see other people going on their own road trips, going after their list, like, that's exactly why we started this. And we don't feel threatened because for us, we're going to keep doing it our way, and people seem to enjoy what we're doing. So it's like the idea has been around for a long time, this list of 100 things to do before you die, but the way that this specific project came together, it wasn't scripted. It was just me and 3 friends that decided to do something with our lives. And so I think that people see that authenticity, they see that it's real, and that's why they gravitate towards the show. And MTV doesn't help us with anything on our list. In the show, we make sure that they're totally separate from what we do, so that, because for anybody to do the things they want to do with a network behind them, it's not very, it's like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It's like we want to make $1 million. Cool, here's $1 million.
Exactly. But it's like, how how would you and your friends do this? That's how we go about the things on our list. So it's like when Duncan asked out Taylor Swift. Well, okay, how are we going to ask out Taylor Swift? Well, we know she's going to be at the CMT Awards because she's getting 5 awards. We're going to have to sneak into the CMTs and ask her out.
That's awesome. What are some of your favorites, Ben? We're talking to Ben from The Buried Life. Out of all the things that you've checked off the list so far, what are some of the the top 3 that stand out that you thought that was just awesome?
Good question. I think there was a few that we put on the list play basketball with the president, and that one took a long time, and we actually were invited to the White House and shot around at the White House courts, and were surprised when the president walked in to shoot some hoops with us. So that was like a huge coup for us, just because that was the most impossible thing we could think of. How are we going to get into the White House? We're 4 Canadian guys. How is this going to happen? And we just kept plugging away at it, and it eventually did.
Did you hear that Barack got rocked in some b-ball over the weekend?
Yeah, I know. There's some guy out there that's just like, yeah, I gave the president 12 stitches.
Exactly. I know. That's got to be, what a cool story to tell. Like, I don't know, I was just working, and they asked if I wanted to play basketball, and I ended up elbowing the president in the face.
Yeah. So
Obama playing basketball, that was I think anybody can acknowledge that's a pretty big accomplishment right there.
Yeah, and then, there's just been some fun, hilarious ones. In the premiere, we streaked a field of 10,000 people, and then we spent the night in jail, which is another thing on the list. We survived on a deserted island, caught a fugitive. Dave got married in Vegas, and he's still with the girl that he met there. It's like the project works in funny ways, but
they're still together. Not the marriage has not been annulled, but they're actually together, enjoying each other's company still.
Well, here's what happened. What they did is they annulled the marriage, but they're dating. So most people date before they get married. Dave got married, and now he's dating.
They're doing it in reverse. I like it.
Yeah.
What else is left on the list? What's on the list that you guys still have yet to accomplish? Is there a bunch?
Well, there's a bunch, and we add stuff to the list all the time. It's sort of like the thing as you grow and get older, you find things that you think are going to be cool and you put them on the list. But whenever we ask people, a lot of the time they say A, travel, or B, I want to make $1 million, and that's why we put $1 million on this list for the finale. We wanted to say, okay, what does it take to actually make this kind of money? And I go to Duncan goes to Wall Street, meets up with Jim Cramer from Mad Money. Dave goes in the fashion game. I go to the horse tracks, which maybe wasn't the smartest decision. And so that was pretty cool just to see. We never came from money. Our parents never helped us out financially with this project. So it was kind of cool to play in that space. But also, speaking of space, Go to Space is on the list, number 100.
Oh yeah, so you still got to get there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Tonight we'll see how the $1 million works out. Ben from The Buried Life. You can check out the finale tonight, 8 o'clock on MTV here in Billings. Ben, good luck with the list. Keep doing what you're doing, and welcome to the family, my man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
All right, see you, Ben. Have a good one, man.
Cheers.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.